Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your night to join me. I really appreciate it. I want to talk tonight about nothing. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm sitting here and I got topics right in front of me. And if this is your first time on the show, I welcome you with open arms. You feel me? It's a place where it's a safe space. you know, the comments are turned off, and I encourage all of you at home or wherever you're at to just laugh at me. There's really not much to laugh at with me, but I mean, you're looking at me on the screen right now, aren't you? And just smile a little bit. It's okay. It's all right to laugh at the person on screen. I want you to. But in fact, I also want to make a real good effort to not talk about politics because I feel like at some point this show is kind of something of like just this middle-aged dude complaining about politics and stuff, and so I'm gonna retract. I'm gonna withdraw myself from that whole conversation. It's the end of a particular night here in our country that I've been waiting for to end since, well, the last time it ended. You know, a lot of us knew then that it wasn't quite over. And so, yeah, I am going to spend the rest of the year talking about anything else. And I feel like it's a challenge because I like talking about politics. I enjoy talking about political ideologies, and now I'm starting to sound like all of the adult cartoon characters from Peanuts or Charlie Brown, seriously, because at some point it's all just a big dull hum, I would say. Nothing is really gonna change. And so, anyways, I want to talk about like nothing. You feel me? After all, this is a vlog that's just about that. And today we took a ride share, my roommate and I, and it was interesting because the person, the driver, didn't talk to us. You feel me? And I asked, I always asking myself like how to be polite. You feel me? Like when you're in a situation where another human being is doing you a service, you feel me? Like legit, like how do you thank somebody for that? Like how do you, like I mean, obviously, other than tipping well, like I get it. I'm just saying, like, how do you get from point A to point B in the most comfortable way with like good vibes in the air? And is that just like a middle aged thing? Is like, do older people? It was an interesting ride, and I don't know. I don't know if I should talk to the Lyft driver or not, or Uber driver. You know what I mean? But I guess it just depends. I've had some of the best conversations in my entire life with rideshare drivers. I've also had some of the most silent rides ever with my rideshare drivers. So shout out to my rideshare drivers. You feel me? I mean, like, I've always wanted to get one of them rideshare drivers that's like viral for rapping a song at a red light or something. I think that'd always be kind of cool. I think that would always be kind of cool. But that's all that I got going on. Recently, my uncle passed away. So I know that I have family and friends that watch this show intermittently at best, But regardless, my uncle did pass. So shout out to my entire family. You feel me? If you don't know who I am, I'm Albert David Kian, and I go out on a limb, right? Because we live in a world where just, I mean, you guys know who I am, and I'm just saying that it was a really sad day, and I'm trying to mask it with some dark humor and stuff. But um, my uncle was a good dude, and it's sad when people leave us before they have had an opportunity to live out a complete and whole life. And in my uncle's case, he had a certain type of cancer, and I'm not entirely sure what that all was, but I do know that talked to my mom a couple weeks ago, or maybe not even that long ago. Seems just like a few days ago, and She just told me that the guy was almost in hospice. He was in the stage before hospice, but the poor guy just ended up going on up to heaven now. And so, you know, I come from a big family, yo. Like, I don't know what to say. It's just what it is. My dad, who is the brother of my uncle that passed, is the youngest, and the brother that passed was the oldest. And my uncle was not that old. So, life is short, you feel me? And now I've lost an uncle and a grandma in the past year. So, and I say that so possessively, right? But my entire family has lost two people, and it's always tough. Anytime family members are lost, I feel like we all have different relationships with our blood and biological family, and I just, it's an awful thing. So, yeah, yeah, I, that happened. So that was super sad. I don't even think my uncle was like in his mid 60s yet, you feel me? So, um, I was able to talk to my mom and my brother and one of my other uncles. So that was always, it's always nice to get to talk to them. It's always unfortunate that you get to talk to, the people that you don't talk to enough when people start to, and their journey in life. I mean, I am getting old, so I suppose it was bound to happen. You just get used to being young, and you get used to your grandma being around, and all your uncles and your aunties and stuff, and that's if you've been lucky enough to have made it that far, because there's just so many people who simply don't even make it that far, right? And so there's a lot to be grateful for, and just again, just condolences to my whole family. I know there's a lot of my family here, and it's tough. It really is, and I'm sure that it'll all work itself out in whatever ways that it needs to, right? So my cousins who lost their dad, I'm sorry, yo. Like, that's tough, right? So, moving on, that's kind of been what's going on in my life. Trying to make a few dollars for sure. I've been just kind of submitting a bunch of calls to get cast for stuff, and that's been interesting. I've gotten zero callbacks, but I'm gonna keep trying, because, like, I guess what else would I do? And the eBay store is just as busy as I, could ask it to be, except I want it to be busier. So, eBay store, please be busier. I mean, what am I saying here? That's all of what I got going on. You feel me? And between the two of us, I may have a small crush on one of my neighbors. And so it's this whole thing, I'm at a point in my life where, like, I don't know if anyone's ever experienced this, but, like, you're I just, I almost, like, don't even want to talk about that. No, anyways, I'm not going to. So, yeah, this has all been fun and interesting. I'm not gonna make any more videos tonight. I think I'm done. It's been an interesting and fun day, and tomorrow I got a bunch of stuff to do. So, I'm also gonna go ahead and do, I think, a live stream tomorrow from somewhere. And that should be fun. So it's always fun. New stuff every day. It's definitely fun for sure. And I hope that you guys are all doing good, Um that's all I got for you. That's really all I got. I've been trying. I try to sleep as much as humanly possible. When I'm not doing something, I want to sleep. And I mean that. Like, I don't want to chill. Like, like I'm not trying to watch a movie by myself. Usually I'm just trying to do a whole lot of nothing, right? I hang out with my roommate and I'll do a whole lot of nothing by myself. But like lately, I just, it's like on and off, right? It's like, okay, I gotta be awake. I'm doing stuff. What do we gotta do? And then it's like, okay, I can sleep. Great. This is awesome. I can sleep an hour now, like 2 hours later, 4 hours at night. It's pretty cool. So that's what I got going on. I ran into so that whole panda thing, right? I ended up finding myself in a panda this evening, and I was walking out the door and I ran into one of the other managers that trained me at one of the other spots. And like I'm thinking to myself like, dude, you guys owe me money. Like again, like I'm just saying cuz it's like panda, right? It's like going into McDonald's and knowing that they owe you money. You know they have it. You feel me? Like you know they do. You've been there like 3 times this week. You're just trying to get a refund on some of the food you bought. You know? But like seriously, at this point, not gonna lie, Panda does get some funds from this home because it is pretty good food. So, I mean, I don't know. Will I ever not go into a panda again because they owe me money? And they made that whole experience one of the most awkward situations I've ever been in? Probably not. You feel me? Like, I mean, I'm still gonna go there. I'm still gonna eat there. So, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to that location that I got sent to get trained for a day. Again, shout out to the girl who kept my t-shirt full of sweat. I just think it's one of the more gross things that anyone has ever done. It's super cringe. Ladies, like, wouldn't you be cringed out? Like, if some dude manager, like, kept the shirt that you wore and was, like, weird about it? Like, wouldn't it make you feel even more weird if you pointed out the fact that, like, your shirt smelled like a gym locker room and like it would probably be best if you kept it at least just to even wash it before you gave it back to them? And their response was like a weird face that was like, no, it's totally cool. And it's like, okay, that's a little weird, but all right. I mean, what am I gonna do, argue with you over a shirt that smells like a locker room that I just wore for 6 hours? It's gonna be one of the best stories I am gonna have moving forward. That was a fun time. And again, I'm a pretty shameless dude, you feel me? And I've been in some embarrassing situations in my life, but never have I ever been more like ashamed of myself, all while simultaneously being like repulsed by another human being for even like giving me the benefit of the doubt that like my shirt was disgusting. It wasn't like, again, I don't understand. I mean, I'm gonna end on that note, but seriously, what a weird thing to do, girl. I'm just saying. Anyways, am I wrong? Is that wrong? Am I wrong? Like, do people just do that? Do you guys get hired on at restaurants and they let you wear a shirt and then you take it off like a t-shirt like this? They're like, all right, your shift's over. Give us back that shirt. And it's like soaked in sweat. And you're like, all right, sure. Sure, you can have this t-shirt back. Anyways, that's all I got going on. You feel me? I mean, like, seriously though, Panda, that like 70, that money would help a lot. Seriously, like, so cough it up, Panda. I gotta still send an email. I got so much stuff to do tomorrow. It's gonna be an interesting day, but I definitely look forward to having this same old discussion that we have. And guess what? I've created more work for myself. Wouldn't you know that the more I work to avoid work, the more work I actually create for myself? This is the irony that I play with every single day in my life, but it is actually, true. So, um, I will be busy tomorrow, and a big part of a couple hours will be spent making videos. So yay! I get to make 7 videos tomorrow. It's a whole lot better than trying to squeeze out 3 more now because I'm a little tired and I don't want to come up with things to talk about. And the only thing that's trending right now is old people stuff. I mean, is this guy certified yet? Is he, like holy potatoes? So it's just getting older, and then like all of the other older people around you. Everyone, it's like, I don't like, can we not vote? Like, why did 100 million people just go out and waste half their day? I don't get it. I don't understand why people do the things that they do. But regardless, we are here. So we have some more time to reflect on our decision making. And I mean, isn't that nice? I mean, I'm pretty sure nothing will change, and in fact, it might get worse. But whatever. Whatever, boomers. I stopped caring a long time ago, and unfortunately, so did a lot of other people too. It's really unfortunate that we stopped caring because you know, like we have stuff to offer. We want to contribute. Like what? Um, anyways, yeah. So I don't know. This news cycle is dominated right now by all of this stuff with the political coverage or whatever. So, I mean, I don't know. There's like four people happy on this planet right now: Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and Tucker Carlson and Ben Shapiro. And yeah, I mean, these are like, this is the A team right now. Aiden Ross. I mean, all these guys are just like, I don't know. I don't know. How are you guys doing? Did you guys go out and vote today? Did you guys waste your time? Anyways, I was talking to my brother earlier, and he was like, I'm gonna go vote. And I was like, why? I was like, why are you going to vote? And as it turns out, shout out to my brother, Illinois did pull off a blue victory. So, I mean, my brother lives in Chicago, and um, he's one of like four states in the whole country that can say they voted for Kamala. So, I mean, yeah, that's cool. It stayed blue. That's nice. I hope that you guys have a really good night, and I'll talk to everybody tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching my channel and for being a part of my life. Sometimes I fall short on, doing what I'm supposed to do every day, but I'm getting better at it, and I do consider it a pleasure to spend this time that I do with all of you every single night. Friendly reminder, there's over 760 videos that you guys can choose from, and I feel just as confident about saying that just as boring as this video was, all of the other 760 plus videos are not likely going to change your opinion. Again, I just do invite you with open arms to check out any one of those videos at all. I've been making vlogs every day now for, I think, a little more than 6 months. So it's been fun. And here we are. And I hope that you guys have a really good night. Seriously, thank you. I do appreciate it. And again, it is what it is. I say a lot, and I sit here and talk to myself, and this has all just been a real, real, real sweet time. It's Thanksgiving, you feel me? So I'm probably gonna be a little more sensitive than I usually am. I mean, I don't know. It must be like the second week of Scorpio or something. I'm going through all these moods. Earlier, I felt like I was pregnant, and I like, what a thing, right? I'm a straight dude. What does that mean? Well, I've spent time around pregnant women. I mean, I'm the oldest of five. Plus, I've had a daughter. Not, I didn't, but I spent like the most, like a lot of time around my daughter's mom when she was pregnant. A lot of time. And because of that experience, I'm at like the store earlier, and I'm always complaining about the smell at FedEx Kinko's. Have you guys noticed that like the last few weeks I'm complaining about the smell at Savers and FedEx Kinko's, like all the places I normally go? Like I'm like, okay, cool, Like why is it that when I go into these places now, I mean, I literally sometimes feel like I'm the one. I'm like, do I smell am I the one that smells like this? Cuz like this is weird. Like, and it's very distinct too. It's like a FedEx Kinko's Boomer Xer millennial body odor mix. I don't know what it is at it's like the Sam Goody of 2024, I mean, if you ever spent time in a Sam Goody or like a B-rated music store back in the day, it was that very interesting, unique, musky smell. Anyways, I said to myself I thought I was pregnant because I'm smelling everything and it's bothering me. I'm like, why am I smelling everything? I hope that you guys have a lovely night and thanks for watching my show. Bye.